everybody, it's Bozo here. Happy President's Day. And today, for this edition of Bozo the Nut, we are going to give interesting facts about President. Ready? Okay. George Washington's teeth weren't actually made of wood. They were made of a combination of human false teeth, cattle teeth, and elephant teeth. A quote from John Adams, the second president, says about his false teeth indicates that he would crack a lot of walnuts with his teeth as a kid, although importance of dental hygiene wasn't really known in the 1700s. Both John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, signers of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776, both died 50 years later in 1826. John Quincy Adams, our sixth president, and son of John Adams, our second president, kept an alligator in his bathroom. Our ninth president, William Henry Harrison, was known as the president who had the shortest term in office, 1 month, from March 4th to April 4th, 1841. John Tyler, the 10th president, played the violin. The 12th president, Zachary Taylor, had a horse named Whitey who grazed on the White House lawn. Millard Fillmore, the 13th president, used to read the dictionary during breaks as a mill worker, and his wife, Abigail Powers, founded the Presidential Library in the Oval Room in the White House. James Buchanan, our 15th president, had unusual eyes. One was nearsighted and the other was farsighted. Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president, used to stuff his letters in his top hat. Our 18th president, Ulysses S. Grant, changed his name from Hiram Ulysses Grant to Ulysses Simpson Grant because the initials were HUG. Grover Cleveland, our 22nd and 24th president, was the first president to ever marry and have a child born in the White House. Theodore Roosevelt, our 26th president, or Teddy Roosevelt, basically invented the teddy bear. Because when he was hunting one day, he saw a baby bear in the woods and he didn't want to kill it because he thought it looked so cute. And he started thinking of making stuffed bears. William Taft, our 27th president, was the largest president. He was 6 feet tall and weighed 300 pounds. And we had a special bathtub built for just him in the White House, and he was so big, he actually got stuck in it once. Woodrow Wilson, our 28th president, was the president of Princeton University in New Jersey. Remember we walked on the campus? Warren G. Harding, our 29th president, was the first president to ever speak on the radio. Our 30th president, Calvin Coolidge, was sworn into presidency by a justice of the peace in Vermont, his own father. Our 32nd president, Franklin D. Roosevelt, was the longest serving president, 12 years, 1 month. Our 33rd president, Harry Truman, had no middle name, so he just added the S. 34th president, Dwight D. Eisenhower, was the first president to campaign on TV. John F. Kennedy was our 35th president, and he was the first Catholic president and the youngest elected president. The youngest president was Theodore Roosevelt. He was 42 years old. Lyndon B. Johnson, our 36th president, was sworn into presidency while aboard Air Force One, the presidential jet. Gerald Ford, our 38th president, was the longest-lived president. He lived for 93 years, 165 days. Ronald Reagan was our 40th president, and he is the oldest president. And when his term ended in 1989, he was 77 years, 11 months. And during his inauguration, over 2,000 pounds of jelly beans were shipped to the White House. Bill Clinton, our 42nd president, was a saxophone player before he became president, and he considered a career in music. Barack Obama, our 44th president, Barack Obama's daughters, Sasha and Malia, wanted to get a puppy to live in the White House. They named it Bo after the 50s folk singer Bo Diddley.
Now I'm a man, May 21.
Finally, we've made it to the end. Now, here, we're just going to give this interesting fact. We're not going to go too deep in, but so we'll continue. He is the oldest president to take office at 70 years, 7 months. And he was the producer and host of the TV show The Apprentice.
You're fired.
Well, that's it of this episode of Bozo the Nut. Bye.
Hello, Bozo.
Oh, hi, Lincoln.
Come on, Cards. I gotta go back in the box.